Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Mega Farm Survival Challenge Series. I am Hugz and this is of course Farming Simulator 25. Boy, oh boy, we've got a ton to do today. I mean a ton. So, first thing up we are going to need to address is going to be the chicken in the room. No, not the elephant, the chicken. So, chickens. I think I may be done with chickens, guys. KFC called and they kind of are, low on meat. I'm thinking I may provide for them. Reason I don't want chickens anymore, and believe me, I thought a lot about this. It's just kind of annoying to deal with them, and the income from what they provide on a yearly basis is just a little underwhelming for me. So I think that it's probably our best way to go. And there's also some pros, okay? So first off, I won't have to harvest barley anymore, which kind of is going to be a good thing because we can transition only to soybeans, which is, in my opinion, a much better money crop. But there's also the fact that we're not going to need ourselves fancy seeder anymore. So we can kind of check that off the list. That's going to be great. On the downside, we are going to be losing between $50,000 and $60,000 of yearly income from the fresh, delicious eggs. No, they're not delicious. Never mind. Get it out of my mind. Okay, they're kind of delicious, but we are going to be losing that money. We're going to need to supplement that somehow. I do believe that the soybeans we're going to be replacing these with should do the job. So we should be all set there. So this is our barley field that we've been doing it on. I've already got everything all prepped up to go. We're going to be putting soybeans on this today, but long term, I kind of would like to do some cotton. And I know a lot of you guys have suggested cotton as well. The only thing with cotton is it's stupidly expensive. Here's the cotton harvesters, and yeah, as you could see, the cheapest one, $485,000. The most expensive one, $847,000. And there's only two options. It's kind of crazy. The other thing is these guys, they only do 6 meters, which, okay, they go 6 miles per hour. Okay, it's going to take a long time if we plant this entire field with cotton to harvest it and get the cotton going. I don't know how much we're going to get out of the deal. Like, are we going to get enough cotton to feed our spinnery over there for an entire year? I don't know. I just don't know. So, but it is something I want to at least try. So we're going to plan for that in the future. We're just going to need a lot of money. We're going to have to do a little bit of saving if we're going to afford that. In terms of our newly acquired fields, I did also go through and run the cultivator over each of them at least once. And if we needed any lime, like this guy over here, I put some lime on there. Same thing with this one. So we're good to go on these fields. All we got to really do is merge them all together and yeah, do their thing. Now these two fields over here, as much as I want them right now, it's just, I'm just not gonna have enough money for a while. I'm thinking that's probably gonna be something that we're gonna acquire next year and just kind of like fold them in with the rest of the fields when the time is right. But we can't just let these fields sit while we're waiting for that. We need to make these productive. So I am gonna buy a plow, and if you notice, there's a ton of space in between this field and the road over here. And that pretty much goes for all these fields. So when I get the plow, one of the things I'm going to specifically focus on is maximizing all this space in here and making sure that we go specifically this road on the left here, that we go right up to this road. Over here, it gets a little bit weird, right? Because there's a pond in here and I don't want to be messing with the pond. So I'm not sure how we're going to do it there. I think on this side, I'm probably just going to go up to the road as well and just follow that up. So that'll make things nice and easy over there. And I am also going to try and curve these edges so that we have like a nice gentle slope inward for our fields to be harvested on. So that's the plan right now. There is also, since we have a massively powerful New Holland tractor, a new plow available to us. Where is the plows? Come on, man. Here we go. Plows. So this guy right here, the Lizard MT, Subsoiler MT. This is a modded plow, but I mean, it's just, everybody should get this plow. It's just freaking awesome. So the biggest version of this we can get is the 12MT. It does a whopping 12-meter spread. I do believe you can create fields with this, but I'm not 100% sure. I've not used it before. So we're going to get it. We're going to find out. Now, it does require 340 horsepower. Luckily, our New Holland tractor has 342, so we should be right there on the money. Let's go ahead and buy this guy right now. 21,000 bucks out the door. We still got 15 left, so beautiful. Let's hop in the New Holland tractor. Where are you? There you are, buddy. Oh, I actually put you away. Look at that. Let's head on over to the shop and let's pick up our new plow. And maybe we'll stop for a little bit of gas on the way. We're getting a little bit low. All right, gas was acquired en route, and here we are, Ye Olde Machine Shop, and look at this magnificent plow. How huge is this thing? Can I fold this? Please tell me I can fold this. Where am I going to put this thing if I can't? Let's see. Can we fold? Yes, we can fold. Beautiful. Let's, in fact, fold this for the ride, because that is ginormous. All right, back to the farm we go. We're going to do some plowing.
12 seconds later.
Don't mind me, just taking the scenic route. It's easier this way to get to our fields. All right, here we are. So let's go ahead and unfold this guy. And let's see here. So first thing I want to just kind of test out, and I'm going to do it right here in this middle patch, is can I indeed create fields with this thing? And how fast is it? Let's lower you down. Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, boy. Wow, that is so much easier. This used to take me like multiple passes just to do one row previously. That is insane. Now let's look here. If I go all the way up to the road, where is it going to stop me? Oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Oh, and I can plow backwards. That's cool. All right, I'm going to go through, and I guess I'm going to try and follow this road as best as I can. I mean, maybe I'll just get rid of the road completely at this point. Seems, since I already messed it up. Oh, man. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is at this point. Let's get this done. Let's do a little bit of plowing here. Okay, guys, coming to the end of the plowing here, and quite an unexpected turn of events. Apparently this plow does not respect property boundaries because it let me plow right into my neighbor's field. So I don't know how that is going to be handled by the system, because I mean, technically anything past where this road used to be is this field over here. Well, geez, I don't know how that's gonna work. I think I may have to let the AI plant this field just to like let it do its thing. I have no clue. I have no idea how it's gonna work. So a little bit of a mistake there, but what are you gonna do? Those fields are gonna be ours anyway, so it's not gonna matter in the long run one bit. But I do feel pretty good about this field now. I got a nice curve going on the edges that looks real good. I think that what I may do real quick, just since I already have the plow out and I'm doing the thing, I think I'm going to go through and add some room to the edge of this field here and just take it almost right up to the road. So that way, this is kind of in line with what we're doing on everything else. And I'm going to do my best to like curve this here as well. So you know what? I'll start at that end over there. And then when I get over here, I'll just curve it around. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then I think we're good to go. And we can go ahead and plant some soybeans. Well, actually, I'll have to cultivate again, won't I? Yep. Okay. Never mind. I'll have to cultivate again. And then we can plant some soybeans.
2 hours later.
Okay, guys, this is the last little bit of the field here. What a nightmare. So it turns out that when I used our subsoiler, our plow, and I plowed onto my neighbor's field and I plowed into the road a little bit over there, it just messed everything up. And the worst part about it was when I went to go and do like, painting to try and fix it. Well, yeah, guess what? It's not my land. Can't fix it. So we were in serious hot water. I had to restart the game. I had to install a mod called Paint Anywhere, which let me go over the road here and kind of fix some issues. But then I had to go over and plow again. It was just such a nightmare. It was terrible, but we got it done. So we fully have what's going on over here? Okay, just some tire marks, but we fully have a field that is now plowed and ready to be seeded. Or actually, I should say planted on, right? I don't think it's seeded. So what we got to do now is basically just go through and soybean it up, man. I got to grab our planter over here, our nice, big, healthy planter, and go over that field plus this field. We're going to have soybeans on this one as well. So I got quite a bit of planting ahead of me, a lot to do. Let's see, is there anything else to do this month? I guess I could also try and mess with the straw, because right now, man, we've got like 150,000 liters of straw just sitting in our hay loft. I got to take care of that as well, so I got to figure something out there, and I might as well just do it this month since, I mean, we have everything we need. We're ready to go. Might as well just take care of it. But first things first, let me go ahead and go through. I'm going to do this field and that massive field over there. And then, in fact, I'm going to start on the big field. Then I'll look into the straw sitch and see what's going on there.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Woo, man. Okay, that was a doozy. That's definitely the biggest field I've done in this playthrough so far. and the weird shape kind of makes it weird to do. I also did run out of seeds, like in the middle of the field, so that was a little bit embarrassing, but I went and got those, and we're all topped off. I also got some solid fertilizer while I was there, just so that I wouldn't need to like stop again. Now, I do need to still do this other field, but I'm gonna do that one off camera, and while I'm doing it, I'm gonna think about the straw, and oh yeah, and there's that weird section right there. I don't know what's going on with that spot, but maybe I'll have to look into it in the future. But yeah, I'm gonna think about the straw, what to do with the straw. I'm not quite sure yet. I think I maybe want to bale it up and then figure out something from there. I don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna get to work on this field right here, get this done, and then yeah, we'll address the straw situation.
One eternity later.
All right, the fields are finally all taken care of. They're all ship shape. We've got soybeans everywhere all at once, and it's an amazing thing. We're gonna have a giant soybean harvest. I'm super pumped up for that. But now it's time to move on to the straw situation. So I figured we would do something a little fun here. A couple episodes back, I had emptied a ton of hay onto this exact field right here, and I wanted to see if I could ted it in just a giant mound, and that worked out beautifully. So why not try it with the baler? Let's see here. So this is what I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I've got a lot. I can't even see them all. Ooh, jump up here. Get a better view. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 giant piles of straw just chilling on the ground. And let me show you something here. You look so funny when you're in here because you're like buried up to your belly button there. And when you jump, you do like a little tuck and roll move. Oh man, it's so funny. So let's see if this is actually going to work. If it does, I'm going to have a ton of bales like sitting right here. Let's fire this bad boy up and let's see. It's showtime, baby. Let's go. All right. Everything should be engaged and should be operating. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, we're filling this up lightning fast. Oh yeah, we're gonna have look at that bale come out. It's squirting out the back there faster than it's ever happened before in the history of baling. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, how many bales am I gonna get out of this, I wonder? It's filling up so fast. I'm gonna guess maybe, best estimate, I'm gonna say 17 or 18 bales is what I'm gonna say. If you guys have a guess, put it in the comment section down below. You know what I'm thinking here? I'm gonna have a tough time moving all these bales. I can only fit 6 of these guys on the back of our little trailer over there. That is, I mean, that's 3 trips. It's not terrible. But as our bale situation gets like bigger and bigger, it's gonna start to be a situation. So I gotta think of that now. There are some bale trailers available in the shop that are very handy, and they kind of make it very easy. Can I even see the straw? There it is. It makes it very easy to like pick up everything, and it like spits it out in nice, neat stacks. I'm thinking that's the way to go, because what I can do with that guy is stack up a whole bunch of hay bales, and like many of you have put in the comments, I can stack them then right on the food points for the animals, and they'll just take the hay as they need it. So I won't have to station a forage wagon there and just like let it spit out its forage. It'll be much, much easier, I think, at least. That's the basic principle behind it. We'll see how it works in practice, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish scooping these all up, and we'll see how many we get when I'm done. All right, there we go. I just ran over the last little bit, and by my count, I think we've got 16 on the field right now, plus whatever I unload here right now. Let me turn this off, lift this up, and then I think, what do I hit? Unload baler. Why? There we go. Oh, it's spitting out another 2. Another 2 delicious like Rice Krispie bars. Okay, amazing. We have a lot of bales of straw now, and I still got some straw in the chamber. So next time we go to do this, we'll have a little bit ready to go. But luckily, I don't have to really like mow this field anytime soon. I've still got so much hay in the hay barn that I can afford to let this field just sit, and I think what I'm going to do is leave the straw bales? No, straw bales on the field for now until we have a way to deal with them and sell them in like a nice big giant scoop. I don't want to take them over 6 at a time. That's going to be a pain in the butt. So that's what we're going to do. What's up next? Well, that is pretty much it. I've done all my chores. I've done all the fun stuff. I've done all the not fun stuff. The only thing to really do now is to wait until June, and we're going to sell the excess soybeans that we currently have. So it's not a ton, but we do have a little bit. Let's see. We've got, here we go. Basically 8,000. So we'll take those over to the grain mill. That'll be a nice little profit there. And then we can move on and keep things rolling. So I will see you guys in June. Oh, hang on. I almost forgot something, guys. Chickens thought I forgot about them. I didn't forget about you, chickens, okay? We got to get over here. Turn this off real quick. KFC just called. They're on the line. They need their chickens ASAP. So if I sell 360 chickens at once, I wonder how much money I'm going to get back from these guys. Let's find out. Chickens sold, 250, only 5,000 bucks. Wow. That just is not a lot, but okay. There goes all our chickens. And time to get rid of the chicken pen itself. So we'll get $33,391 bucks from that. Beautiful. Okay, now we got a lot more space over here. So beautiful. A lot more room for activities, a lot more things happening. All right, now it's time to go back to sleep.
2,000 years later.
All right, baby, it is June. Finally, time to make a little bit of money up on this farm. This is going to be something here. So the soybeans we have to sell right now, 8,014 liters worth. This is the bunch that we got from when we initially bought the field right behind the spinnery. So this is going to be nowhere near what we're about to get next month. Next month, we do an actual harvest of everything that we just went through and planted. It's going to be so much. I have a feeling it's going to take me so long, guys, that I may show you like a clip or two of it, but I don't even think I could make a time lapse out of that. That's how long it's going to be. It would have to be like 600x speed to fit in like a 3-minute window. So yeah, I am going to just like show you a clip or two of that afterwards and show you how much we got. But let's go ahead and sell these soybeans. We should get a couple grand, maybe like 10,000 out of this, which will be nice. All right, here we go. So our soybeans, I brought it over to the farmer's market. We could have gone to the grain mill again, but this place is closer and the prices were pretty much similar. So I don't see any reason to schlep it all the way over there when we could pretty much get the same price here. So let's see. Okay, a couple thousand more to go. We're already above 70K. Let's go. What's the final tally? Woo, 16,000. Okay. You know what? That doesn't actually surprise me because we had 8,000 liters or so, and it's 2K per liter. So I don't know why that surprised me, but still, I'm loving the soybeans, man. They are a moneymaker, and I can't wait to get a whole load of them next month. It's going to be great. It's absolutely going to be great. So I've got so much work ahead of me. It's going to be a long night. Let me just put it that way. It's going to be a long night. I'm so glad we have our big harvester. There would be no way I could do both of those fields with that tiny harvester we got. So, all right, I'm going to get to work and I'll show you how much soybean we get off these two fields when all is said and done. You know what I'm realizing? I said next month, but it's actually November, so we have a couple months to go. Never mind. Whoops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is December. This is basically the month where we're going to sell all of our wheat-based products and our straw. And man, I did so much work in the past couple months. It has been insane. So I harvested both of our soybean fields. Took a very, very long time. It wasn't like forever long, but it was like one episode of Fallout long. So yeah, it took a while. And then after that, after I went through and did all the soybeans, I had to go through and I had to bale all the straw because we had so much straw sitting on the ground. It was just insane. So we got that all taken care of. We got everything baled up. We got our soybeans harvested, put away. I'll show you the number of soybeans that we got here. 51,032 liters. That's going to be pretty big. Next year is going to be a very, very big year for money. But have run into a bit of an issue. If I'm going to transport and sell these straw bales, I am going to need some reliable form of transportation. I would love to stick them all on the back of a bale trailer, but the one I have, I can only fit like 6 on there, and I don't know if that's necessarily going to change if I just go out and buy a bigger bale trailer. So what I'm gonna do is, let's go in here. There's a square bale trailer specifically for square bales. Yeah, there is. Okay. I just gotta find it. Jeez, man. When you've been working for this long, it's like everything just blends into one. All right, here we go. Category transport. Check. This guy right. Nope, not you. This guy right here. So this will carry 14 of the square bales of maximum size. And the reason I really want this one as well, along with the carrying capacity, is because when I do hay, if I bale hay, this will stack up all the square bales in this area right here. And then when you dump them, this part goes bloop, and then just bam, deposits them in one nice, neat pile. So this is what we're gonna get. It's $90,000 bucks. We've got that amount easily in the bank, plus another 8. So bam, give it to me. Oh yeah, should be waiting for us over at the shop. Let's not mess around too much longer. Let me hop into Big Blue right here, who's currently got a load of barley we gotta sell. We're gonna go grab up this this bale wagon, and the first thing I'm gonna sell is gonna be this straw. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna collect all this straw. It's gonna be insane. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's gotta be done. So I'm just gonna buckle up and we're gonna go for it. All right, went ahead and picked up the bale trailer. Let's hop over the river. Oh yeah, easily made it. Okay, beautiful. Let's try this bad boy out. Operating position we go. Do I have to turn it on? I think it's just on. So we should just be able to, bloop, there we go, beautiful. You just drive right up to them and it sorts and organizes everything for you. Absolutely amazing. So I gotta go through, I don't know how many of these things I have to pick up, but it's a lot. I think we got like 60 bales or so it's probably gonna be like 6 trips. But we are gonna sell a whole batch load of bales, and then we're gonna sell our grain. And then next month, we've got another big sell month that is going to be our goat milk, which I think should get us, I'm hoping for like 120K. That would be amazing. But let's get through all like the wheat products first. And yeah, then when we sell the goat milk, it'll be a celebration. And then right after goat milk, April comes around and we're right back to where we started. Could sell our fabric and we'll be absolutely rich. And we'll see what we can spend our money on. It'll be amazing. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, that is our last sale of the year. We're at 420,000. What a number. That is crazy, man. The amount of work that goes into running this farm for a year now, it is quite immense. It was one thing when we just had like the animals and the grass field, but now that we're adding in like the soybeans and the straw and the baling and all that other stuff, yeah, the workload has become quite immense. So it felt like we were never going to get back around to April, but I am glad we finally did get there. And as we like to say in the biz, the juice is worth the squeeze. What biz, you might ask? Well, we don't ask those questions in the biz, so don't worry about it. But we've got $420,143 bucks to play with now, which is quite immense, especially considering that one of the things I had mentioned earlier that I want to get into is cotton. Where is the cotton? Let's see how close we are to being able to get a harvester. We are so close. Oh man, 485,000 bucks we need for this guy right here. Now, we do have a little bit of unfinished business from the previous episode that we need to take care of. So over here, we've got these two fields, 70 and 69. This is going to cost us a little bit of money here. Let's just buy them right now, though. I almost don't even want to buy them. That's the thing, guys. It's like, I can't even picture adding all this to this field. It seems like madness. It took me so long to do that one field just the way it was. So I don't know. Maybe I won't even add it to that field. I'll just kind of like make this its own little thing over here. Maybe get like some silos going over there, because it is becoming quite a journey to go from up here all the way down here every time I need to like dump stuff off or do any sort of thing there. So that's kind of like something I'm looking at too. But man, that felt good. Felt good to finally get like all the fields. We basically own this whole corner of the map right here. This is all us, man. That's our mega farm right there. Bam. Imagine that. And we started from a tent. Nothing. No fields, no equipment, no nothing. Whoa, hang on. What is this? Oh boy. Well, I guess we don't own the whole corner of the map just yet now, do we? 412,000 for that. Oh, that's going to have to come at some later point, because I really want to get into cotton on this field. I feel like this guy right here has a nice fluffy cotton field. That's going to be our next big adventure, and I don't know how it's going to go. It may take forever to harvest that thing. I really don't know. It's only 6 meters wide on the harvester head. That ain't that big. That ain't that big, ladies and gentlemen. But that is going to be it for today, I do believe. Crazy day, long day. I hope you guys liked it. Give me a like for this one, man. This is a lot of work on this one. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. And of course, you have that notification button turned on. Leave me a comment down below too. Let me know if you're enjoying the episodes. I really want to hear from you guys, and I read every single comment that comes my way. So, as always, have yourself a beautiful day out there, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see each and every single one of you on the next one.